Alright, K5 Championship. We are at the old Atlanta so that we can have some fun rather than sit around and wait for everyone to wreck, although that might still happen. As you can see, lots of people here looking at it right now. That is 39th place, 34th right now, Alex with a 31.3. But if you also look, it's only 8:42 in the morning. Track temp 81 degrees, as you see in the bottom right here. And that temp's going to go up when we get to qualifying. And it's going to catch some people out of, out of their element from what they've been practicing. We've got some rubber laid on the track. It has slowed down. Before I forget, Irwindale is back on the schedule. I figured out what the issue was at USA with the tailwind going into 3. That was causing problems. Also going to reduce the power of the car. I know that kind of sucks, but it should help it out and allow us to race short tracks. So hopefully you are hearing this if you were planning on not running anymore this season, Tracy. And and if you didn't know, I have a Discord. It's in the description of the video. All information with the league and everything will be put in there. It's got its own little chat section. It's actually, I'm probably just going to quit using Twitter because Discord is way easier and better to communicate. Plus, we sat there and watched the F1 race yesterday and today, and I threw up the Hickory race so that we could watch Ray and see how he did. So, lots of cool things that we can do and just enjoy racing. So, yeah, glad I got it. And, well, we'll see if we can qualify in here. And it looks like now 31.33 is the lap to beat. 45 people in. And that is going to be a big heat race for once. Don't think Jeff is in here, is he? No, he has come in. But, yeah, we will see how this goes. And hopefully we get a good field. I should weed out some people that are slower, but really we don't need to worry about speed getting in the way here. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now, 105 track temp. All right. We got qualifying, so made everyone aware of it. If they go out and wreck, that is on them, but track is different. It's going to be hotter and rubbered in with the heat. We got multiple lanes rubbered in. 45-minute practice just to give everyone some time to get up to speed on how the track is going to handle, since we didn't get a race here on the official series since they were in New Atlanta. But now we've got to hope that there's some grip and that we don't make a stupid mistake.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time black.
Go topside here. Not very hard. I just need to put a lap in. It is looser. There are going to be people that spin out. There are going to be people that hit the wall. Go around the bottom. 3 and 4. Looking for a 0.4, 0.3 probably.
One more lap.
0.5. Don't know if that's going to be good enough, but pushing a little harder here. Hopefully it sticks on exit. It does. We're 10th quicker. Little yaw on entry. battery there. Get it going and gain a bit more. We took it really easy, but I think everyone's going to be caught out by the track temp. 0.44, not bad. That puts us 10th and we're safely in. So, time to go look and see who's on the bubble, and at the moment, well, Mitch finds himself on the bubble in 34th. And Mitch finds himself bumped, and Rick is gone now. Spencer is on the bubble. Spencer is bumped. Hester is bumped. Armstrong now in 34th. He's bumped. Keena now on the bubble. And he is bumped. Spencer gets back in, but just barely. And we got Wesley left, who might bump Spencer. Spencer has been bumped, and that puts Ben Pierce on the bubble. Looks like Mitch got back in. He ran a 0.5. Looks like we're going to lose Keena, Austin, James, Rick, Ed, Michael, Jeff, Michael Dunn, Dan Taylor, and Bob at the back. And it's, yeah, I think that's it. We're waiting on Jeff to finish up his lap, and we'll move on into the heat race. So, yeah, looking like Daniel's going to be in, and yeah, we're good. So, now we've got all checkered flags, and apparently that doesn't advance things like in a regular server, so we'll just let it work its way out, but yeah, so up on pole, 0.327, Scott gets pole. And then it is everyone on top of each other all the way down through the field. And yeah, now we got our 3-lap heat race. And well, unfortunate for Spencer, as he just misses out. So he's going to start on pole for the heat race. Got 11 cars in the heat race, but you can see some are leaving. It's just fine. But yeah, a very, very tough qualifying. And hopefully we'll have a good good heat race to watch here. So, good job to Scott on pole. What were our tires there? 98.98 at the end of Q. But yeah, I was telling everyone that the track was going to slow down. Track temp now 95, so it has cooled off a bit here as we are now, what, noon? So I think since we're in November, sun's already starting to go down. I think more around 11 o'clock is the solar noon. So we've got 3 laps, and what do we got? 6 cars, 7 cars out here, 8 cars out here. Let's take a look at their iRatings. Looks like the highest is a 2,400 that missed the show. That is going to be Dan back here in the yellow 25. But the A-main 133 laps. Same rules as always. Got the 3 tires on the wall, and then hopefully a good race. But tires are going to be key, saving tires and being smart. But it should be a better show than if we had ran New Atlanta, since even though that would still eat up tires a bit, it just would have to be get a long run, and I don't think we were going to get a long run with that combo with these noses. So we are green. Spencer gets a jump on the field. Rick is going to follow through on the bottom, and Dan is going to try to work his way up onto the podium. Oh, he gets a little loose there, and he gets a little loose on exit, so he is struggling for grip. That's going to allow Ed up around the high side in the 42. James in the 04 going to duck low below Rick. Take a look down there. He gets the nose down there at the line, and he's going to dive it in. He's pushing up. Oh, and we got very, very close racing there. Langer almost gets into Rick. May have prediction coded into him. That's going to send him back as he grabs the wall. And Dan's going to try to get back up to these guys. Spencer's pulling away. James is having a decent run here, though, up into second. Although that is where he started. Final lap now. Dan's going to take a look on the outside. It's going to get a little loose there on him. And we've got nearly 3 wide back here for the 5th spot. They get sorted out. And it settles in. Oh, James gets loose off the corner, and I believe the whole field is going to go. Almost got them all. Spencer gets the win, and that is the heat race. So, we got a 2-minute warm-up here. I'm going to go turn my heater down so that it doesn't come on in the middle of the race, and we'll get going. All right, so 133 laps. We are starting, I don't remember where are we starting at. We are 15th. All right, so yeah, we're about ready to grid up. Hopefully it's a good one. At Pings, and Alex is the only one, but he knows that because he's Australian. Good to see that he's still able to make these with time change. I didn't know if it was going to affect him. All right, so let's grid up.
One to go. Next time by.
Got a couple of
You'll be
new
lining
people
up
in
on
here.
the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
But yeah, this is going to be all about keeping the tires on it. You can go really fast around the top, but even though we got some rubber up there, it's still going to eat the tires up. And you just,
There are
you got to be
3
patient.
additional sets of tires during this race. Have a good race.
Alright, so
43 car.
taking a look around us, we know Billy's going to be quick but patient. We got Landon to our outside, who will be quick but probably not as patient. We'll see. We got Gavin behind us, who will be patient, and we'll see about quick. He usually will find some speed. I think qualifying with the big temperature jump changed things up. Now we're down to 96 on the temp, so that is going to help things out. Track temp 84. Got a few clouds in, but nothing that's going to affect things too much. Going to be about an hour and 10-minute race, so the track will probably cool off a bit more as we go. And hopefully we get another Nashville-like, but it's going to be, it's definitely going to be harder just because it's always a slicker track. So people are going to get themselves into bad situations and have some moments. We're just going to take it easy here, see a few people get loose. We're going to cut Landon off, give him a little brake check. There's really no need to take a look there. It's all getting up and running.
40.29.
Make him go around the high side if he wants to pass us, because you could easily pass like 10 people if you jump up to the high side, but it's going to wear your right front down. So we'll see. We got Christopher up there all over the back of someone on the high side. He's going to get down to the bottom of them. Wondering if that old white car is Chuck. Or if it's someone else. Alright, they all get in line. And we do have Mitch working the middle line. See, we just make Landon go around the outside of us. He's going to use up his tires more than he should at this point. And hopefully that'll help us out later. Not going to just roll over and give you the spot. All I'm doing is riding here, but teach him some patience. And we just did our fastest lap. Yeah, no idea what the car is going to do. I'm guessing it's going to get tight as we go. There is someone running the middle line up front. It looks like that's Alex in about 5th or 6th. He's running the middle lane. see if he starts going backwards from that. Landon's going to wear his tires out a little more than he needs to right now. I even just backed off a little bit so he couldn't get behind us there and cross us over. Just messing with him. He'll learn. He'll learn that he's quicker. He's just got to set up a pass on exit rather than trying to dive it into the corner into 3. And it's just going to hurt his tires while he's doing that. So nothing against him. Just teaching him a lesson. Just because he was looking to get a few spots early on. There's really no need to right now. We're on lap 7, and tires in about 20 laps are going to be extremely valuable. Billy's falling off a bit here. Might just be backing it up. Like, I'm not even pushing it hard because we're not even going out to the wall on exit. I'm just riding around here at the moment. Got Brian up ahead of Billy and everyone else behind. Field is spread out to back of the field is 11.5 seconds back from the leader. Mitch looking middle. We'll give him the high side. He's going to get impatient enough that he'll go to the high side and pass us. But I definitely don't want to go to the top, so I'm just going to IndyCar it around the bottom and let him move up there when he wants to go forward. I'm surprised he hasn't done it already, so he might just be riding now. We got some of the guys in the front dropping back to us. Oh, we missed that corner bad. That's why I don't want to go up there. Landon just ran into the wall, I think.
Clear high. Outside. Stay low. Still there, hold your line. Keep low.
It's sitting on our right rear, extremely close. Just way overdriving things right now on lap 12.
Keep low. Outside is clear.
That's going to get Gavin past him. He's figured out that the high side is not where you want to be, and now he's going to pay the price with some positions.
32.767.
It's a very hard thing to get used to going slow enough to go faster later. Now, I may not be doing a good job of it because car feels like it's getting really stupid tight. We're gonna have to start using brake or something. Got a lot of people going to the middle line. So I may have been running it too slow to the point where it just started eating up the right front too much because I was using it to turn the cars since I was entering so slow, which I tend to do, but looks like we're pulling back a little bit on Gavin and getting back up to these guys. But great start to the race. Good to see that we are 16 laps in. Haven't even seen an issue. Back of the field, 15 and a half seconds off. That would be Daniel in the back. Maybe something happened back there because Joe is... There's a few people a couple of tenths off. They might just be going slow to save their tires. Fuel-wise, I didn't even think about fuel. We can go 46 more laps at this point. And we got all these front runners coming back to us now. Definitely some people going through some tire issues, changing up their lines. It is packed together right now. And the pole sitter, I believe that is it Scott? Yeah, Scott in the number 6 up there. I believe that's the Valvoline car. He is falling off. Oh, that was a bad exit. We didn't enter hard enough and then we got too tight there. So yeah, this is gonna get interesting with this piled up and everyone trying to get around people that are just slightly slower. We've still got a long ways to go on laps to do. Can we make it to halfway? 45 laps here, that would be 65. That's not going to get us to halfway. Well, that is going to get us halfway. Alright. Back it off here. Landon overdrives the corner and gets past Mitch, but he definitely put some wear in his right front there. We're going to back it off a little bit. Just to save a bit of fuel. Probably needed to start this a little earlier, but 65 laps. That's going to get us to 130, and we need to go to 133. So I can probably start clutching. If I really wanted to.
33.455.
Billy had a slow exit there. Yeah, let's clutch it. Let's see what we can save here.
Car inside. Still inside.
Want to get 3 laps saved.
Clear inside.
Just in case.
33.636. Inside. Clear inside.
And I'm not hearing too much tire squeal when we're up here with the clutch in.
Clear inside.
So, I mean, obviously I don't want to do it too much.
33.932.
Slow down too much there. Nick about ran into us. Can let him by if he gets a run. He's going to get outside. Let him go.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 33.666. Still there. Clear.
Now, we may not even need to do this saving, but because the times are falling off so much. But just get ourselves back here. We'll get going again and see what happens, because right now we still got 40 laps. If we're saving 0.01 a lap, that means we can save 0.40, which is almost a lap and a half. And with clutching, it looks like we can save 0.02. So, I think everyone is slowing down. Probably not for fuel-wise, but just overall wear and speed. We're all the way back in 20th. 33.42. A two-stopper could be quickest. Oh, contact there. Landon get Billy. And Landon runs into the back of a bunch of people in front of him and causes yellow. Alright.
Pit road is closed right now.
Well, that's all out the window. And now we don't need to worry about fuel. So now it's a tire game. Again, it's just that
road is now open.
need to be right on the person's bumper. You don't need to do that. Especially when everyone's packed up like that. So, I don't know. Maybe something else happened, but it looked like he turned down and hit Billy on the straightaway and then ran into the back of someone into the corner. But we'll see after the race for sure. Top it off and get tires.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Tires coming off, 74.88, 92.93. So we definitely were not good to our right front at all.
Go, go,
But
go!
now fuel's not a thing. It's all about making sure that the right front's good.
They want you in single file. Catch 3, car.
But yeah, that one did not look like any of it needed to happen from the backstretch and into 3. Just being too aggressive at a point in the race where no one's even really trying, I feel like. But I could be wrong about what we saw. Just one of the things he's got to work on is knowing lap 28, lap 27 of a 133 lap run. You don't need to be on the guy's bumper.
1 minute 22.962.
So, we got our first caution, and now we're going to see if everyone's brain shuts off as they go, oh, I've got to do a bunch to get all these spots, or if they will be conscious of their tires. We are in a situation where, you know, we've got 100 laps, and only 3 sets of tires now. So
About to go green, stay focused.
you're still going to have to be somewhat smart, especially if we get cautions.
The pace car is in, pace car is off, time to do your job.
When you
Green,
pit
green, green.
and how you save.
Outside, 1 minute, 11.927. Still there, hold your line. Keep low.
Off here, don't need to get any closer to Shane.
Stay low.
Just have to be patient.
Outside is clear. Outside.
That was not a patient move by the 43 there.
Outside if you want to.
But we'll let everyone burn their tires up and hopefully not lose too much. Nick looks like he's going to be going out on the outside, trying to get some spots. He hooked the apron, and Chris is... Nope, we just had another wreck.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
That appeared to be Brandon Brock in his first race with us. Hopefully people didn't get damaged from that. It looked like he just hit the wall, but and we got someone else on pit road. 27th. But yeah, like I say, first caution gets everyone
Now open.
going all stupid. They think they gotta go win it, get all the spots they can, even though we saw around lap 30, you know, people were starting to fall off, and that was going to be the easier time to pass people. But we definitely got Chris in the 43 ahead of us being really aggressive, as well as Nick just going to the outside, and he's going to use up his tires on the outside there. So now it looks like we got 3 cars out of the race. And if no one pits here, I'm going to speed up the caution so that we don't have to pace. Looks like a couple of people at the back of the field are. I don't think they got damaged, but maybe they do. So yeah, just really aggressive driving there. Even though we are not very far into this thing. Let's see, Joe and Cedric appear to not be getting damage fixed, so
Pit road is closed right now.
we will speed this thing up. If you are getting damage fixed, I'm sorry, but you left soon enough that it didn't appear that you were trying to get things fixed. And I think we all rather just go racing. Probably a double file restart here. Pretty sure we made it.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Catch up, 43, sharp. One minute to 23.
So yeah, right now, 19th place. Not worried about that. Long run, it looks like we're a top 10 car. I was just looking at the strategy for a one-stopper, so we backed off. We'll get ourselves back up there. We just gotta wait till everyone burns off their tires and not get passed by too many of these guys coming up from the back of the field. No lucky dog, as everyone else is out of the race, it appears.
About to go green, stay focused.
green. Look at it hitting about lap 85.
Time to do your job. Green, green, green. 1 minute 13.584.
Alright. And we got one getting loose off the corner back there. I'm getting loose. Tires have cooled down. Well, I guess tires never got warm.
34.147. Outside. Still there.
Ben is going to burn his right sides up.
Stay low. Clear high.
We're going to get on the apron. So it looks like Nick has gotten way up there. No, he's in 15th. It's all the way up there. I can't tell. Looks like Nick's actually struggling now on the high side. Not sure what he's got going on. Got some cloud cover. Track temp has went up to 97. We got one in the wall. That is the 16, Justin. I think he just all F4'd out of that. Thank you for doing that. And Nick just gets ran over.
Single file. Pit road is closed. Left up.
Then just drives through him on entry. There's really no reason to be that close to the bumper of the car in front of you. I believe this is his first race. I don't think I've seen his name before. So, not a good start.
The road is now open. Catch up 65. Sharp.
Can't make it from here on fuel. So, no need to pit to even top off. That's not going to do any good. But yeah, apparently everyone's just gotten really impatient for no reason at all. Just because there was a yellow. So, we are going to, I guess, just have a bunch of cautions now. We're in 16th and have not even tried. But that'll happen when one person hits the wall and wrecks themselves out. Maybe they got shoved up there, and then another person runs through someone on corner entry. Just, yeah, too many people trying way too hard for a race that doesn't do anything for them. You know, it's supposed to be fun, but hopefully we can get back to green, because we made it, what was that, 27 laps? And then it's just been a wreck fest since.
The pit road is closed right now.
looks like Nick's back out on track, but I can't imagine his car is doing too well after that. Like, he backed it into the wall pretty hard. So, Mitch popped down in pit. He's back in 25th. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe to throw new tires on and hope that we go green the rest of the way, so that he's just way quicker than everyone, but I don't think track position is something you want to give up. Just because, I mean, we saw, even when we were getting quicker than everyone in front of us, there was nowhere to go, because they were side by side, so.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Catch the 97. Car.
But now we've got to start thinking about,
1, 2, 4.
are we going to get to the time limit? I don't think we will, but you know, it's a possibility, and I got to keep that in my head so I'm not an idiot and pit when the timer's about to go out. Hour and 40 minutes is as long as the race can go.
Get ready. Going
I'm thinking
green.
about like lap 90 now if we go green till then for the next stop.
The pace car is off. Be ready. The pace car is in. Green flag. Green flag.
Bottom line got stacked up there, so we're just going to take advantage of that. Not that I want to throw it in on the high side here. I'm not going to be able to go anywhere anyways. Just got to be patient. Not going to change the lanes in the middle of the corner. Got a gap behind Shane if we need to. He's just going to back off. I'm not going to drop in there though because it looked like it might stack up on corner entry there. Gavin is 5 spots ahead of us, and I think that puts him tied with us in points. If I'm remembering what the points totals were, I'm pretty sure he was... No, he was 40 behind us. I can't remember. Colton, though, having a good run in P3. Him and Mitch are going to be keeping track of each other. Just going to be patient here. It would be very easy to hop up to the outside and pass everyone. They're about to be wide though. It looks like Zach's gotten backed up here. Gavin right on his tail. We got Ryan on the outside. Zach has a bobble. Nearly puts Brian in the wall. Thought we were going to have another wreck there. Gavin's just stuck behind Zach, who's having issues of some sort. He's taking it easy, or saving fuel or
Outside.
maybe, I don't know what he's got going on. It's definitely off pace though.
Still there, hold your line. 32.479.
But saving fuel would be pointless because there's nothing that you can gain right now. So he must have maybe hit the wall or I don't know. He is dropping like a rock. But we're in 14th now. Sweep out of the corners a bit, maybe help loosen it up later, rather than holding it low. Kind of in that point of the race where I can't go much quicker than I am, and everyone else is starting to pull away. But we've seen most of these people come back to us immediately.
Car inside, clear. Car inside. Still there, hold your line.
We'll just pass Gavin on the outside.
Clear, car inside.
So shame that I'm just riding.
32.532.
Might not be the smartest thing that we've done, but we don't have anyone behind us. It'd be best for us all just to sit here and ride. But I can go to the back of the pack if Shane needs to get past us. Gavin's gonna go around Billy.
32.743.
Got 35 laps till we're gonna pit. We got a bad exit.
Still there, hold
I
your
was gonna let him fall in, but he just
Still there.
did not get it to turn out of the corner, or wasn't trying to. So we'll need 10 gallons, 11 gallons of fuel. I'm just going to top it off because it's only going to make us tighter to take less fuel. But we're going to pit in lap 90. I'm sure some people are going to go 80. They will gain a lot on us. But some people might not pit and hope for a caution, but they're only going to get to about lap 100, so. Chris is driving right on the bumper of Alex, who is not even running down low, so hopefully nothing happens between them. Might be more space than it looks like. Definitely quicker, but I can feel the right front heating up from it. So we must be at about that, yeah, about the 30 lap mark, even though we got a bunch of pace laps in there. Starting to see people fall off, change lanes, do different things, getting that stack up. Jeremy has fallen off of Shane. Billy has really dropped back. Just gonna kind of see where I want to be here. Evaluate who's actually slow that I need to pass and who is just backing off. Ryan's just not falling in. He's had a chance to fall in line, and he's just hanging on the outside of Gavin. I think Shane's scared to pass me now, because I think he realized that I was annoyed with that when I just went ahead and tried to run the high side around Gavin's outside. Yeah, definitely stacking up here, and just gotta be patient. It looks like the 38 is one of the people falling off.
33.244. Car inside. Still there.
Almost hit the stupid safer barrier as it jumps out there. So yeah, we've got 17 laps till the pit window really opens up. I can make a little move like that every once in a while. I want to hold off on doing it too much. Gavin grabs the apron just a bit. Luckily doesn't have too big of a wobble. We're just all stacked up on each other at the moment while we let these guys sort out who's gonna get ahead of who. Ryan's making moves. He's had to go high and low and high and low.
33.379.
Dylan might have got close to hitting the wall there. Gavin's getting close to hitting that apron. He's going to take a look underneath Jake. Just going to follow him through here, I hope. Unless he keeps hitting that apron, and then that's not going to let us follow him through. Now he's in the grass. Come on, Gavin.
0.471.
Alright, no one though behind us. Brian has dropped off hard. Let's back it off. Save our tires. Let these guys get sorted out, because eventually the car on the high side or the car down low, one of them is going to start pushing really bad.
33.551.
Chris is having some issues out of the corner, it looks like. Shane's probably thinking I'm blocking him. Yeah, it looks like Christopher's getting really tight out of the corner. We are at 68. I need to get past this group. This group is just killing us at the moment, but there's nowhere to go. I'm not going to go 3 wide. It doesn't matter.
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Coming up on halfway here.
Looks like that one is going to be Blair in the 2 car. Well, that changes things because now fuel is not a thing. Like, we won't even need to pit for fuel from here. We can make it,
Pit road is now
but
open.
it's going to be a full run on tires. And we just gotta wait until everyone starts falling off again, but there's just nowhere to go at the moment.
Pitboxing.
Gavin pits before us.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Tires, 75/88. I think that was better than the first run.
Move it, move it. You only have one.
Don't know how we
car
gained
left
those
remaining.
spots. We
Line up, single file.
passed
After
2 people
38
on pit
car
road there. That's crazy. I mean, that's good. I don't know how we did it, though. Because I wasn't even, like, doing the normal drive-through pit stalls or stay close to the...
Next up, 43
we were on the outside lane. That doesn't happen often to me. Kind of think maybe I just need to go for it, get past Alex, try to get ahead of that bottleneck, and then hope we don't fall off hard. Kind of thinking that's what we got to do, but this could be the longest run. Jeremy and Blair apparently were in that wreck, so they were battling over like 14th. Something happened between them. So we'll be starting on the outside, which is kind of actually good for us. I feel like the inside, everyone's trying to get down there, and it just stacks up quickly. But we know we're quick, but we just can't burn the tires off too heavily. Fuel's gonna be right on the edge though if we're pushing, but with the way the pace slows down, and I don't think we're gonna get a full fuel run just because people are just wrecking at the wrong
One left to
points.
green. You're on the outside this time.
And that would be any point
Catch up,
notice. But
55,
62 to go, yeah, we're fine
1
on
minute,
fuel.
23.216.
Pretty sure. We were at 65 and we were barely, I mean, we weren't pushing it, but we weren't saving a ton. And we were trying to stretch that to around 67, so we'll be fine with this. It's just we only have one set of tires left now. So if there's a caution in 20 laps or 30 laps, 30 laps you can easily pit, but there's going to be some people that try to let everyone pit, start at the back, go a few laps, 10 or 15, put on new tires and blast around the high side of everyone. Could be a thing. But I think our goal now is to get past this group that was checking us up so bad on the long run and hope that we're just pulling away from them.
Pace car is off, be ready. Pace car is off, time to do your job. Green, 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 you're in the top.
We don't get the greatest start, but we should get around Alex here.
Inside, still there, hold your line.
Nope, it's a good run on the inside. Pushes up. Go ahead and cross him over. Be a little aggressive here.
Still there.
That way we don't have to run the outside. Gavin has also cleared Chris and the 38, Jake.
Still there, 33.73.
Just felt like I had to be aggressive there, just because Alex was kind of the train of the stack up, the locomotive. He was right at the front of it. He may just have been saving tires, but I also feel like we can push it a little harder. Brian just got sent way up the track. I don't know how he didn't eat the front stretch wall. Definitely pushing it harder than we ever have. By a lot. Alright, we'll back it off now. Should be able to hold this position fine, and then we'll work our way around Dylan if he starts to fall off. Gavin's decided it is go time to stick with me. Almost contact up there with Scott, and I don't know who that is. JP? Couldn't tell. While I was looking at that, I let the whole field catch up. We're gonna low line it.
32.135.
Make sure Gavin wasn't able to get to her inside, because I was looking at the standings. I'm sure he's had better right rear, just because he's kind of hooking the apron and definitely yawing it out through the whole race. Go for a pass, huh?
Still there, hold your line.
It's alright. We'll go for half a lap.
Clear.
And that'll get us a run on Dylan.
Car outside, 32.01.
Gavin passing us is going to gain us a spot just because we got a massive run out of the corner.
Clear up top.
All right. Long ways to go.
32.1.
Very, very long ways to go. Shane has followed Gavin. think Gavin saw what I did there, running the middle line, trying to hold him off, and he's going to want to make me do that as much as he can. So I'm guessing we're going to see that more out of him. He wouldn't normally try to show a nose, but if he can make me use my tires more, I mean, that's what he wants to happen. But we have both definitely went a lot harder than normal. We just couldn't get stuck behind that group again. I mean, we were trapped there, not being able to pass them, and I feel like we were both really quick compared to them. Shane goes to the high side. I think he got a bit of a push there. Ryan grabs the wall on the backstretch. Scott's fallen off just a bit. Haven't been able to tell if Scott's saving or, I mean, because it's not like he continually falls off and loses 5 spots every time. He just falls to this position. And I don't think he's getting a run long enough to where he can come back. Blink out of Ryan. It's been a fun race, though. We are 52 minutes in. We should be able to do the rest of this in 48 minutes. We try and pass Scott right away. Off a bit. Track temp's still 97. It's been holding at that this whole time. Ryan might have grabbed the wall again, or it could just be his internet connection code thought. Just because he was getting less data that he was hitting the wall. We are just good on fuel by like a lap. Now that's gonna get bigger as we lose pace. So I think still our biggest thing is keeping the right front on it. Mitch is sneaking up now, back behind Shane. He's working his way back up here. That was a weird little jump by the front of Scott's car. Still such a long ways to go. Just can't get sucked into racing too hard. Because yeah, even though we've been getting runs, we haven't done a really long run like what this would be. So yeah, we got 42 minutes left. We should be able to easily do that. Unless we just start getting a bunch of cautions. Lots of rubber getting laid down on the exit of the corner on the bottom line. Taking this cut down line that everyone's doing, and that has helped. Gavin's backing off a little bit. I'm wondering if the iRacing fuel is showing him something different. We're a couple of laps to the good now. iRacing showing me 46 laps, and we can go 45 laps. So he's probably looking at it, getting a little worried, because that tends to get worse as you get lower on fuel with iRacing with their F4 box. Seventh place though right now. Dylan's fallen back to 10th, but he's been having some really good runs. Pushed it through that corner for absolutely no reason. Going to come down to who's saving better now, which worries me because Gavin is way better at saving in this car than I am. I'm guessing Shane's better at saving than both of us are. And I don't think anyone in front of us is going to be falling off. So, I think this is where this is all we can get to, and then it's all going to be how bad did I ruin the tires. But I'm glad we were able to get around all those guys we were stuck behind before. Looks like Chris is going backwards. He hasn't been able to stay up where he was before. He's kind of at the head of a group back there, I see, behind Mitch.
33.147.
Now it's a waiting game. Are we going to get another caution around lap 100? Are we going to the end? Because if we get a caution at lap 100, people are going to be pushing it a lot harder on that final run. Which I don't think you want to, because you're still going to get to this point in the run, 20 laps in, and not be that far ahead. It's not like Colton. Colton's doing the same thing we are. If he was pushing it really hard, I don't think he'd be much further ahead. But who knows? I hope we don't get a short run. I want to see this thing go to the end because it's going to be interesting. Good save by Scott there. That could have been really bad. I'm glad I didn't overreact to it.
33.294.
It's definitely going to have a hot right side tire, right rears. Hooking the apron can work very well for you, but if you get it wrong, you're either going to shove the nose or loop it. I feel like the car is just getting dead. It's just not wanting to turn. We are starting to use up more fuel as well, just because I'm pressing on the gas when we don't need to be, because it's not going forward anyways. Yeah, I'm worried now. It's feeling like it's getting tight, and I'm trying to drive up to these guys for no reason.
33.243.
Wesley getting around JP. Possibly. Gavin closes it up on us. I'm just being way too aggressive on throttle, but this This thing doesn't have any power. Here comes Gavin. Oh, and JP just
The yellow flag is out.
turns down and wrecks Ryan.
It's closed right now. Past the 77 car. Past the 6 car.
And we get our lap 100 wreck, and I'm glad I somehow got that stopped. And I'm glad I also get to take these front tires off because we locked them up. I think JP just lost track of who was around him. That's not normal from JP. I don't know. It looked like he just tried to cut down in behind him and hooked him. Well, now we got some people in the back that can take a risk. They can just not use their last set of tires here and try to be really quick at the end. I'm going to take 3.4 gallons just so that we can be lighter. It's probably going to get tighter on me, but
pit box in 10.
Have fuel for green, white checkers.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Just in time. 76.87. But yeah, if I was in the back of the pack, I would definitely not pit or just drive through the pits without taking tires and try throwing them on if we get a late caution.
You are out of tires. They want you in single file.
Man, our pitting has been good. Mitch is out of tires, I think. Because he did not pit. I was wondering about that. He did not want a caution there. Like, this is massive for Colton. We've also got the 40 that's staying out.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Catch up. 75. Car 1 minute 23.819.
Alright, it's going to get messy for a second. I hope everyone can survive it. There's nothing these guys can do other than if they just roll through pit road and go to the back. But then their race is pretty much over, but it's essentially over right now too, but we'll see. I was thinking the last restart, that first gear might have been better, but that's way too much RPM.
Get ready, going green.
There will be 3 wide on this restart, I am sure. I hope everyone can survive it. 40's pulling up high and can't pass low.
1 minute and 17.1.
And he's in the wall, and
car outside. The yellow flag is
yeah, if you're going to be at the front of the field and you run yourself into the wall, I'm not, I don't know.
Catch up, 19.
If you're going to just get out of everyone's way, then pull through the pits and go to the back. That's, I mean, that was dumb. That was really dumb. And now we got a single file restart, and yeah, that was just dumb. There was no need for it. If you're not gonna try, just pull in the pits and go to the back. Because now you've just wrecked a bunch of people by running into the wall on your own. And, yeah, that has just made a mess. And, yeah, it took one of the front runners out for no reason. I get that if you're out of tires, but if you're just going to pull up the track and essentially start slowing down before you even take the green, no one can pass you there. And you're forcing everyone to go 3 wide, but then you hit the wall trying to get out of everyone's way when you could have just went and got to the wide part of the track. I don't get that one. Don't understand the thinking there. If you're going to put yourself at the front, be ready to run at the front. And if you don't think you can, then just go to the back. You can easily do that by driving through the pits, or pitting with everyone, not taking tires, just sitting in your box till they leave. There's a lot of ways that could have been handled, and that was not a good way. I don't know if we're going to get a wave around or lucky dog. I don't know if I even turned them on, because we haven't had one that I've seen, but I don't know if anyone's actually been a lap down on track. I don't think we have anyone a lap down on track right now.
Pit road is closed right now.
Alright, we're gonna shorten this.
1 lap to green.
Okay, well, that sucks. We're gonna disqualify him. Sorry, I've got to do that. I thought he was out of the race after that, but there was no reason for him to hit the wall there or to go as slow as he was, so I've just got to disqualify him, because I can't have him back out on the track after doing that. Got to set some standards, and that one was just in my face and obvious.
The pace car is in. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. You're in 4th position. 1 minute, 19.436.
Alright, well, it's an even shorter run now, so I think we just go all out. Mitch is going to have no speed.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. The car outside. Still there. 32.975.
Brian Wesley up on entry. And in the center of the corner. Bad push.
The car inside.
That was terrible.
Still inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
We're just going to go all out, because we don't have a whole lot of laps. It may bite us in the ass, but
31.753.
I feel like the fall off has started at around 20-25, and We should. Be able to drive hard and not hit that. But with me, I always fall off sooner than everyone else at these 1.5, so it might not work. Scott's gonna be saving a bit. Gavin's saving a bit. I just don't think you can at this point. Yeah, Scott's not saving. He's pushing much harder than he had been. I would like to win one of my own races, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. Colton and Wesley are both very strong. Slow on corner entry there. Wesley had to check up.
Inside. 51.893. Stay high. The next car's the leader. Still inside. Still inside.
Just go for it. Why not?
Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Get a spot, cool him down, see if we can even keep up with him or if we're just going to make it so that he wins by 5 seconds. Still got JP back there.
Okay, you're in second.
Not going to give Wesley the outside. He can take the inside. We're going to fall off so hard. I am outclassed right now. Colton's hooking it right around the white line. We're just driving up the track and tight. He's getting it to run loose.
2.34.
Yeah, it's just, we're just making it tighter and tighter.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear inside.
I got nothing.
Outside. 52.572. Keep low. Still there, hold your line.
Gavin's gonna beat us. Oh
Still
shit.
there. Outside is clear.
We're just pushing terrible now.
Inside. Stay high to the car on the low
Cannot
side.
push it at all.
Stay high to the car on the low
That
side.
did not go our way.
Still there, hold your line.
Luckily we didn't hook him.
Still there. 33.078. Still there, hold your line.
I wanted to turn down. I know points-wise I can let Gavin go, and we're still ahead of him, but that's no fun.
Outside. Outside is clear.
We'll give him the outside, because we found out what happens if you go hard on the outside for 2 laps.
Go low. Outside clear. Car outside. Keep low. Still there. 33.039. Keep low.
No, we're going to put him in the wall. Thought we were killing him there. To the back.
Inside.
I'm not letting you throw the nose in there, Shane. I know I'm slow, but I wasn't going to give you that spot.
33.083.
Starting to get the tires back. Nope, never mind. No grip. It's crazy just pushing it that tiny bit that we did. And it's just gone to shit. Maybe everyone else is trying now, and force 3 wide.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
So I have no idea what JP's doing, but I trust both of these guys. Last time I said that didn't work out very well. Luckily that was okay. Oh, it's pushing. Oh, it's pushing. Please back off, JP. Thank you. Well, we just did a whole lap 3 wide, so that was cool.
Still there. Get back in 5th. Got 10 laps to go. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear inside.
Shane's gonna think I'm mad at him the way I'm racing him. I have not given him an inch. Woo! Alright. That was a scary, scary moment that I didn't need to force that bad, but I felt like we could. Just felt like I could trust him. I had to squeeze Shane down a bit just so that I could get to the inside of JP. Gavin's dragging the wall down the backstretch. Scott got the wall on entry. Now we've got to use all 7 lanes here. JP's quicker than us. Got scary. Getting down to it though. Doesn't matter what the right front says as long as we're in 5th. I don't know how we clawed this back. Maybe everyone's being nice to me. I definitely screwed Wesley out of a chance at a win, but I had to go for it. I felt like I could, and then it just... the talent started to end. clear. He's looking quick. Gavin's hooking the apron, trying to come back to us. I'm just going to make my car very, very wide. And if I get wrecked because I make a late block, that's on me. We've just got to do what we can here. Try to hold on to this top 5. He's got so much more grip off the corner, but if we got the high side, we're going to be better off than him. Dylan's back up here.
Still there at the bottom. Still there inside.
Oh, it's pushing. Had to put a lot of wheel in it. Yeah. If we got that high side, it's going to be hard for him to do anything. Problem is, it's really hard for the car behind to take that high side away. So, really the only thing you can do is push up more and more, and hope a little contact, and you clear. Scott's having a much better run, so he was clearly just saving all those times. He's going up to pass Wesley. He might be. I don't know if he'll have time. Oh, do him and Wesley get together? Wesley's got to get sick of people running into the left side of him. We got him as well when we pushed up.
2 more, let's go.
2 to go.
33.381.
Let's not get into green-white checkers, because
Car inside.
that on old tires would be a mess.
Clear. White flag.
Chang gets a huge run.
Stay high. 33.
Scott got to the outside of Wesley.
Still there at the bottom.
We got to pinch Shane just a bit here so he can't use up the exit, but we can't get this damn thing to turn. Almost in the wall. We're going to have a better run.
Still there at the bottom.
But he's going to have so much more grip. He's going to clear us.
Still there inside.
No, he's not. Where'd he go? Alright, that was a great race. That was a good finish. Sorry to the people that got wrecked out.
Good job.
That was
Very
tough
good
racing,
job.
though. I didn't give him an inch. But luckily, we all survived, and just fun, tough racing. We get 5th. Gavin gains like 5 points on us. We'll see if there was any bonus points that he got. Holy crap. That was tough. Hopefully the 40 understands why. I hope it was the 40. Maybe I got the wrong guy again. That's a possibility, but let's yeah, it was the right guy. Okay. We were 6188. So, yeah, I would have had no problem with him being up here if he just would have ran up here. Just go. But gets a bad start. He starts going to the outside there. And then he just drives it into the wall and then turns down and wrecks Chuck. And it's just, I can't have that. Can't have that in this series. And it takes out a few more people as well, Christopher, and no. So, can't do that. simple stuff like that, we can't do that. But let's go take a look at what all happened throughout the race. Maybe. Let's give... We were trusting him, and yeah, hopefully JP understands. All right, let's go. I don't know what. All right, let's go take a look at the incidents. Who do we need to evaluate in this series? Well, Eric grabs the wall, turn 3, safer barrier sucks. Gary's gonna hit the wall. Justin's gonna hit the wall. Blair's gonna hit the wall. Yeah, alright. So here we are at this. Let's just take a look at this. Alright, so... yeah, it's... Chris gets up high. 3 wide off the corner. And... I mean, it's lap 27. I think at this point Landon can back out. But... you know, that's just how I race. It nearly wrecks Billy. But then he drives in, not even clear, like, doesn't even have a nose on him, because at this point, he's not there. Like, your run is going negative at this point. Like, right from this point, you're going backwards. You can't just throw it in then. He tries to throw it in, and luckily it wrecks him, rather than the guy he hits. But it's just that, it's that impatience. Like, yeah, we get it, Landon, you're fast, but what good does that do when you're nose first in the wall, or you wreck someone? And that's one thing he's got to learn. Like, is there a need to go 3 wide up the middle on lap 27? No. There's not. All you gotta do is lift out of it. Was there a need for me to go 3 wide up the middle on 10 to go? Yes. But he hits Billy there. Luckily, Billy saves it. And then, yeah, Landon gets himself. So it's just one of those things he's got to learn. Was any of that necessary? No. I mean, especially when you're racing for 16th on lap 27 of a 133 lap race, when tire fall off is massive. Just very pointless. But he made a mistake. He got hit, and then he tried to make up for that mistake instantly and ran over Chris. And that was... I don't know. Brandon got loose and pushed up. Pretty sure. Oh, but the 21 also got loose, so Alex got loose. They both kind of got loose right there. Maybe Brandon's going to feel something different, but it looks like he gets loose right there, and then it comes up the track. Let's see if we get any wheel input that we can see. Oh, yeah, but it was still the 21's fault for getting loose as well. So we got to tell Colton Goodwin. That pretty much solidifies his championship because Mitch got 18th for running out of tires. And then Reed out in that one as well. Did anyone else get it? No. Nick gets the wall. Justin gets the wall, and then this is where he hauled F4s. I thought. No, he didn't. No, he does. Okay. And Nick just gets drove through. Yeah, I mean, Nick is right up on Shane. Not, like, no one's changing speed at all, and, I mean, this is not a good way to come into your first race. Like, you're not even trying to pass him because you're still in line with him. So I don't get this one. So he goes into the wall, gets damage. Nick looks like he gets away with not a whole lot of damage. And what do we got? We're gonna have some wall scrapes. Zach is gonna push up into the 44. That's just racing. Zach, this is where he was falling off for no reason, and then this is where these two guys wreck. And, well, that was stupid. I don't understand that one. Is there contact between them before that? No, he just trying to get in line and just wrecked him. Yeah, there was no need for that. Like, if you're letting him go, which he is at this point, you don't need to be running the middle lane. Especially when they have a bad entry line going low. Yeah, the 2 doesn't get down all the way, but why are you trying to... that was unnecessary. Then, what'd you do, Daniel? You blinked. Oh yeah, and then this one, was it JP's fault? Yes and no. That's just everyone trying to get every inch there. And JP could have been higher. Ryan didn't need to come up as far, but it happened, and luckily I get stopped in time, otherwise our race would have been over with, but sucks for Ryan. just didn't need to happen. I mean, still 100 or 33 to go at that point. How did he do that? Okay. That was impressive. I think we have to watch that from a TV camera. Front end, not off the ground, pops it up, does a nice flip, and that is how he exits the race. Okay. And then we saw this one already. It's just so unnecessary. Just very unnecessary. And then we didn't have anything else wreck-wise happen. Let's go look at our 3Y. I mean, there might have been wrecks happening. Let's see. Yeah, this is our 3-wide. So, JP got in the wall off the corner. I have to force it, but we leave him room. We just hold a line in the middle for 3 wide to start at 3 and 4. Can't go up. Shane realizes that we don't have much room, and I'm not giving him much room. Try to give JP room. We're just all over the place trying to make this work. And then JP's going to fight back on the outside. No, that's where we cleared. So it wasn't a whole lap. I thought it was a whole lap. Nearly a whole lap. Then we bring it down, start working on Shane's door just to pinch his runs off there. And Mitch back here. Let's go take a look at that run to the line, because I thought for sure Shane got us when he had this big of a run on our inside. And then we did not get a good run out at 2. I thought for sure he was just going to drive it into 3 and 4 and clear us. But he gets a very shallow entry and just cannot get it gassed up. And we just hold him off. So, good racing to him. It was tough, fun racing. Let's take a look at results and the points. Give me a second to pull this up. Three races to go in the season, and we had 6 cautions for 20 laps. Colton gets the win. Alex gets the fastest lap, so he's going to get a bonus point, 3 bonus points there, up to 63 points. Colton led 83 laps, so he's going to get lap lead bonus. Looks like he also got 2 points for starting second. Scott gets the 3 bonus points for pole and 3 for leading a lap. Zach gets bonus points, Mitch gets bonus points, and Chuck will get bonus points, but he won't care about that. Yeah, so there is the finishing order. Cedric gets disqualified, 0 points. I have to do that. I had to get him off the track because it's just, that was unacceptable. So, there were other ways to handle that situation, and that just had to be done. Let's take a look at season standings. And Colton now has a massive lead, 103 points. So that's a win and the 3 bonus points for leading that lap. And we're only 28 points behind Mitch. Gavin is further back than I thought he was. So we continue to just not have terrible runs. We don't have a win. Landon doesn't have a win. But yeah, only goal now is beat Gavin. We'll see if we can do that. We've got a big advantage over him, but it's very easy to 34 points that we got. Very easy to lose those 34 points instantly. But hope you're enjoying this season, and yeah, thanks for watching.